So yeah, let's get started with our 12th session of fifth batch on how to create a Google custom search engines. The best benefit of this Google custom search engines, generally sometimes when we do a site search or X-ray searches, there are some of the terms which could not be captured in a Google searches, but wherein by using a Google custom search engines, we can further note down to those searches. So one of the best example which we came across recently, Amit, you're there?
Hi Shiva, I am there.
Yeah. So we had a session just before, and we were trying to identify German speaking with the particular language proficiency. When we did X-ray searches, so though it was giving a result, but not much accurate, but we tried creating one of the custom search engine, and that's where we started getting the more accurate results. So to start with your permission, Amit, we'll go with the same example.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's say, what was that? We were using any URL. Okay, so this was the search. So this one. Okay, so we had 30 results. We did gone through some of the results. Okay, but what happening is, though here we asked that we went German or Deutsche language. How do you spell it, Amit? Can you please again?
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Okay. German or Deutsch language with native, fluent, or full professional proficiency. So we just gave this basic search, and then when we went to the profiles, it was kind of a here. Definitely languages has been taken like German, but we're in full professional proficiency. Okay. There were for some of the use cases, what we're trying to do is like, we're trying to find the profiles. We did got the profiles, but they did not had that full proficiency or native or bilingual. They might be in a very early stage of starting their language. So there were various use cases. But now, as you see, this is in the kind of a drop down. But if we want to take up the result when we give a X-ray searches, sometimes these drop downs, what are the results hiding behind these drop downs might not fetch up. It might fetch up only German, but it might not fetch up as it is as a native or bilingual proficiency from this particular drop down. One of the use case. Okay, something like limited, and then this. And again, coming over here. So what we did is just to get the most relevant result from those particular drop-down also, that's where we went ahead and created that particular custom search engine. So how do we create that custom search engine? Just go to google.com /CSC, which is now also called as a programmable search engine. So once you go to google.com /CSC, just log in and it will redirect you to this particular page. Once you come to this particular page, these are the previous custom search engines which we have built yesterday. Sorry, before. So let me go for a new search engine. So whatever the site we're trying to search for, we can give the name of that particular site. It could be something like, if you see here, there are a number of various sites. Most of them are from LinkedIn, but otherwise GitHub, Whole Web, or Google for Jobs, Stack Overflow, Netherlands, or Do You Buzz, Google Plus searches, or Tumblr, Meetup, AskBuntu, Super User, Head Start, Serverfault, Stack Exchange, WordPress. So whichever the site, once we identify this particular site has a list of profiles or list of information, and we wanted to search for that particular profiles in that particular site or information in that particular site, it could be for jobs also, for anything, we can basically create those particulars search engine for that particular site, something like individual pages or entire site or a part of the sites or the entire domain. So let's say to start with, as we are searching for this bilingual professionals in a German, let me just go back to the same example. Okay, otherwise. Just create. First, we gave the site to search, which site we wanted to search for, and we just name the particular site and just create. Then click on drop down, edit search engine. So here we have a LinkedIn German setup. Now here we can give a number of keywords, which are the primary keywords that we're planning to target for. Something like for one of the recent search engines which are posted for software engineers, where we have used Java or C++ or Golang or Python or Scala, algorithms, data structures. So huge number of keywords where we wanted in a backend itself, this particular search engine should be targeting. Let me just go to that one also. So if you see SD2 for LinkedIn, SD2 profiles from LinkedIn, and then we have given a list of keywords, and these keyword numbers are somewhere. Let me just see. Okay, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is completely as a term. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so 33 terms we have given, and 34th we have minused Amazon so that it would not fetch from that particular company. But otherwise, these two terms, technical and staff, if I remove, so what I'm trying to express over here is this particular pattern over here is not driven by number of keywords, is basically driven by the space. We have that much of space. Let's say if I remove Indian Institute, okay, this institute, instead of that particular institute word, I could also add another word. Let's say, I'll just come back to this example. Okay, now let's say technical staff. So if I remove that staff, so it's not taking as a particular number of terms, it's taking basically that particular space, how much space we have it, MTS or technical staff, or let's say member of. So I still have some space left over. I would say staff. So same Boolean applies over here also. Whatever the words we are using with pipe or our staff, member of SMTS, MTS, SSE, SDE, software programmer, software developer, software engineer, software development, technology, then Birla Institute, VIT, BITS, Madras Institute, MIT, Vellore Institute, National Institutes, IIT, NIT, Indian Institute, and then again few of the keywords like data structures, scalability, distributed systems, algorithms, along with some of the languages like Java, C, C++, Golang, Scala, and all. So these are the basic primary keywords. Let me just come back here. And it's saying saving over here, it's saved. So once we go to this search, so we just named it Germany, but yeah, we are not yet there. So we just come back here. So we did not give any pattern yet. Okay. So now we got all the results from the entire LinkedIn. So now we see we have a job result, we have an individual profile result, we have all the various results. So now to further fine tune it, so we know what is a URL pattern of LinkedIn for the individual profiles looks like. Okay, so this is how the URL pattern of a LinkedIn looks like. That is linkedin.com/in and then www.linkedin.com/in/a username, which could be predefined, which could be modified, or which could be anything. So I'll just come back to this, scroll down, and here we have a linkedin.com. And that's where we click on it, include all the pages whose address contains this URL, include just the specific page. This is just to include the specific page or a URL pattern, or this is to include all the pages. You can check with one or the other option. So here, start for that www. For that www. For that, I'm just taking star, then dot linkedin.com/in. Then we go and save. Okay. Now again, I come here, refresh the same engine.
Shiv, it is /in.
Yeah. linkedin.com/in. What is it? So that's a star dot linkedin.com/in. All right. So again, we go back. Okay. Now we started getting all the individual profiles. Now, if we see what are the words in a backend we have given, like National Institute or Java or anything, that's now started getting highlighted. Though here we have not given those words. Let's say if I just give only Bangalore. Okay, so here you'll get some of the advertised result. Those are the Google features. So just exclude it. That's a Google feature. It doesn't have to do anything with our search settings in the backend. But otherwise, once we give only Bangalore, we started getting a list of results with the particular keywords which we have mentioned here, over here, and it started targeting those particular keywords like Birla Institute, National Institute, Indian Institute, member of, NIT, BIT, staff, MTS, member of Indian Institute. So whatever the keywords we have given over here in the combination of Bangalore, whatever the keyword we are searching for, along with the combination of this particular keyword, along with a combination, we want any one word from this particular set, any one word from this particular set, any one word from this set. So over here, I'll say so I'll just take the same thing. Instead of member of, we'll make it technical staff. So this space is driven by how much space we have to enter the number of keyword. It does not driven by number of keywords or a operator. Driven by basically that particular space itself. Within that particular space, we'll have to write number of keywords, whatever we need to write. So that it would start targeting only those particular keywords. Now, once I click here, it will be saving. So sometimes if you see it goes beyond that, it would not save. Now, this is a maximum limit, in fact. So if I go beyond this, I would not be able to save. So how much ever the space you have, like search engine keyword, what it says, keyword describe the content or a subject of your search engine. These keywords are used to tune your search engine results. So it will basically help us in fine tuning our search engine results. Why is this going up again and again? So let me see in case if I can add furthermore language, Java, C++, Golang, Python, Scala, or so we added JavaScript. So I might face difficulty in saving. Okay, so could not save changes. Please refresh the page because of that particular space. But once we remove this, so this has been saved. So let's say LA Scala. Let's say I'll remove this Scala. So saving, it has been saved. Let me add that Scala. Saving, it has been saved. But as we add one more additional keywords, I would find difficulty in saving it. And similarly, when we come here, again, we just give only Bangalore. Okay, we started getting all individual profiles. The reason because we only targeted one URL pattern, that is linkedin.com/in. Similarly, let's say now there was an old URL patterns for Germany different, for Singapore different. we can also take a use of it in case if you want to search profiles from those particular countries, but it will only search from the old database. It would not search from the new database. What I mean to say is like a couple of years back, every country has a different set of LinkedIn profiles. Let me just see in case means a profile URL of LinkedIn profiles for every country. It was a different something like for India, it was in.linkedin.com. For Singapore, it was sg.linkedin.com. For Sweden, it was de.linkedin.com. For Netherlands, it was nl.linkedin.com. So the URL pattern was like that, and /pub hyphen something it was, I forgot. So it was like that. So though we can give those particular URL patterns over here, but people who would have registered after the patterns has gone, when the LinkedIn, they have centralized the pattern of a URL profiles for across the globe. That's where they made one standard pattern of a linkedin.com/in. So that de.in.sg. that has gone. But if you want to add, we can definitely add. It would take a data from the previous databases, previous history, previous memory. But after LinkedIn centralizing it, after that, if someone has created a LinkedIn profile, then we would miss on it. Okay, so I'll just take a pause. Any questions in this? So we added star. The reason because that star resembles www. So for that we added star and then .linkedin.com/in, which is a URL pattern of individual profiles for a LinkedIn. And then we added number of keywords over here so that whenever we give a search, our search engines are fine-tuning the searches in a backend and trying to focus on keywords which we have mentioned over here. I'll just take a pause. Any questions on this? So that if you see what are the keywords we mentioned in the backend, only those keywords has been targeted. And we are just searching with the Bangalore. But in a backend, we just gave most relevant keyword which are relevant to the software development engineer. And that's where we see those similar profiles. Similarly, if I say Bangalore SDE or SD2, so we get all the SD2s. Okay, so though we have excluded Amazon, but it's still giving. Let's see, have we? So I'll just take a pause. Any questions on this?
Yes, Steve. How you are running this search after putting those strings?
So see, this we have kept in a backend. So generally, LinkedIn, generally Google X-ray searches restrict us to give maximum 32 keywords. But to break that particular limitation, what we are doing is like, here we are not taking the use of a number of terms. Here we are taking a use of a space. That's where if you see, here we had somewhere 34 keywords, but still it's going through. We have read this particular number of terms. How many it were? It was 34, but it is still going through. The reason because we are breaking that 32 limitation of 32 keyword by using a custom search engine. Apart from that, there are additional filters also. We'll proceed further on that. Okay.
And what you are doing for breaking the search? What you are doing to break the search?
That's the reason. In backend, we have mentioned as many words possible which are relevant to software development engineer too. Right, almost 34 keywords. Apart from that, when we save this with this particular URL pattern of individual profiles of a LinkedIn, we might get disconnected in 10 minutes. So please re-log in again using the same login details. Apart from that, what we're doing is like, after giving the number of keywords in a backend and after giving a particular URL pattern of individual profiles of a LinkedIn, when we come here, again, additionally, here also I have enough space to give additional searches.
Okay.
So apart from backend 32, 34 keywords, whatever we have given beyond 32, around 34, 35 keywords, over and above, we are adding additional again keywords over here. Let's say, first I would add Bangalore. and maybe SDE. Software development. Yeah, let's say this much. So again, we got a number of result in combination of 35, 34 keyword, whatever was there in the backend, and also in combination of additional keywords, whatever we have mentioned over here. Okay.
So
But
one more
going
question, see.
beyond it.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell me.
Yes, one more question. Like how we are coming from that page to this page? Like
So
yeah,
here it
this
is.
was the page.
Okay, here
From
we
this page, how we are going.
yeah, that is a public URL. We just click here.
Okay, okay.
Come here. So when I give
That
again,
URL we are clicking, then we are getting here, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay.
So again, we are getting the list of result with the combination of these keywords and with the combination of these keywords.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Shiv, have you saved these search engine keywords?
Yeah, it is
Is
there
there any?
in the world. I'll send you.
No. I'm asking how you save these search engine keywords. You shows just 10 minutes before that it was saved, and it once it was not saved when you enter another keyword like JavaScript. So
We
is there
remove that
any
particular keyword.
is there any key has been given there for saving the same?
No, we remove that keyword. Here we add JavaScript. So it was not
I
allowing us. Then we removed Scala. Then it was allowing us. Then after that, again, we added Scala. Then it was allowing us. That means this is the maximum space what we are achieving, or what we are able to receive.
So
able
this
to-
saves automatically.
Yeah, it says automatically. So let's say
Okay.
if I remove
So-
Scala, okay, just click here and it shows saving over here.
Okay. Okay. I got it now. Thanks.
Click anywhere outside the box and it saves.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Ask as many questions as possible, because in this
Yeah.
way, minor things matters a lot.
Actually, trying to understand the same.
Okay. So again, we mentioned Scala. And again, we are clicking over here out of this particular search term keyword box, and it started saving over here. After saving that, we are giving what is a URL pattern for the individual profiles on a LinkedIn over here. So additionally, let's say, I'll just remove this. Add star.de.linkedin.com. So this was the old pattern. Let's say in case it still remembers, and I'll just go here. Okay, so we have from Germany, all d.d.d. And again, if you see maximum number of again Indians, also because of that Indian Institute kind of a thing over there. But otherwise, it's just taking a combination of multiple keywords. It's not completely going as a structured Boolean where it's a mandatory to search with all these keywords. There might be some of the keywords which could be excluded, but always it tried to give the priority to the search result, which has this majority of the keywords. Okay, so as I mentioned, from the history of Google, if it remembers about the profiles which belongs to d.linkedin.com, those will still come. Like again, MIT and all Indian Institute are still reflecting, those will still come. But after centralizing, when the LinkedIn has centralized a couple of years ago, 3-4 years, I believe, all the URL patterns across the globe for linkedin.com/in, After that, if someone would have created a LinkedIn profiles, then those might not pop up. But this is still a good option in case if you're searching for a profiles minimum 5+ years of experience, because before 5 years it was always a country specific. Similarly,
So what is this?
huh? We lost you. Hello. Hello. Okay, fine. Let's proceed further. So come back here. Star linkedin.com /. So include all pages whose address contains this URL. So go and save. Okay. So this is just the basic search engine which we have created now. Pretty much basic. Then we have
Shiv, for US, we have to type link instead of DE, we have to type .us.
DE was for this thing, Sweden. Similarly for Singapore, SG. For US, it was USA, I believe. I don't remember. Just check.
No. Shiv, basically DE is for Germany.
Yeah, D is for Germany,
DE
NL
is
for
for
Netherlands. Yeah.
So how we find US guys is for US, there is no country code. So how it works is like, okay, so normally how does it work? Like even if we look at India, so it is like www.in.linkedin.com/in, right?
Right,
so
right.
With US, because they have 50 states within the country, so they have not included any country code. So
Okay.
the best way to search for US people is site www.linkedin.com/in. So basically, yeah, so basically it's a full domain you're giving, which does not have any country code before linkedin.com. So by doing www.linkedin.com/in, if you see, by default you will get most of them as US country nationals.
Okay.
That's the trick behind it. Yeah.
Thank you.
So give me a second. Let me just try. This Facebook is changing every day. Yeah. I think soon we'll get disconnected. Okay, let me. Okay, we have less than a minute, but otherwise, if you see, this is a directory. It's a very old link. If someone has a slow internet, let me see.